Hey everyone, and welcome to Shanshui Haven. Today we are taking a look at this upcoming casual city builder. Shanshui Haven is a very relaxing puzzle card game that's very easy to pick up and just play. Set in an Asian setting, the goal is to build a flourishing city and score as many points as possible. It is a hex-based game and you'll be playing cards given to you in order. Every card will be some kind of building and have either benefits or drawbacks, sometimes both, that will highly influence where you want to place the card. You start with a randomly generated map, a random pile of cards and a random selection of missions each time you play. So, as you can hear, there's plenty of opportunity for replayability and for you to challenge yourself with different build styles. The game also features some very beautiful hand-drawn graphics with some relaxing tunes as well. Lastly, I just wanted to thank the developer for reaching out to me and providing me with a key for the game. With all that out of the way, let's try Shanshui Haven, and I do hope I didn't butcher that name too much. So, I've actually played this quite a bit, much more than I thought I would, but it is a super relaxing game, and it's very, as I said, easy to just pick up and play a game. I've actually been playing it, I think, for a week or so every day when I come home from work, just to relax for a bit. Before we get started here, though, there is this screen right here that will show all the different kinds of maps that there are. There are some descriptions for them. There are all the buildings. And as we can see, I have unlocked a few of them. You start with a lot of them, but you do unlock, I think, at least one every time you complete a map for the first time. But as we can see, there's still quite a few for me to unlock, and there are achievements as well. There are, at the moment, I have no idea if this is going to be in the game when it fully releases. But at the moment, there are no way to see what you actually need to do to get these achievements. Or to unlock these buildings. I think that would be a nice little addition to the game, but it is very minor. There are 3 different play modes. Today we are going to be checking out the casual mode, which I think is the default mode to play it. Yeah, you need points. You start with a map where you cannot see everything. There is fog of war that you slowly, as you build outwards, you get to expand. And I think maybe when you reach certain milestones, you get some you get maps, you get part of the map revealed to you as well. There is challenge mode. I haven't played it at all. I started it up real quick just before this video. As far as I can tell, one of the difference, at least, I don't know if there's anything else, is that you are on a timer. Each tile you have I want to say generous amount of time to place, but I haven't played it, so it's something that might. It might decrease as you go on, so you will have less and less time. I have no idea. But to me, it was like something like 50 seconds per tile, so very generous time, I would say. And then there's landscape mode, where you have the entire map. It's still a randomly generated map, but the entire map is revealed to you, and you can place buildings wherever you want. No points to be counted, you just build a beautiful city if you want. When you start up the game, at least I only had access to the first map here. Every time you complete a map, you unlock the next one. So we can see I've played it quite a bit, and there is still quite a few more maps for me to unlock. So there's a lot. They vary in size, and they vary in how much vegetation, how many mountains, or how much water there is. So far, I haven't really been able to tell how much difference there really is between the maps, but as we can see here, these two are the same, and here the water level changes a little bit. Otherwise, you know, it's not much. The first few maps here change, but from what I can tell, the one I've played here, it is very busy. So maybe, you know, it does say there's a lot of mountains and a lot of vegetation. So I guess that is true. We're just gonna be playing this one, because this is where we are, and here we go. This is a map. Up here we have the level of our city. I don't know how important that is, other than for you to see how far you are. We have our current points and the points we need for the next level. Also shown here in the forms of a bar, if you don't like the numbers. We have a tracker here as well for new town. This will start filling up as we as we get points. So the overall goal of the game is to get more cards by doing this. But to finish or win the map at least, we need to do this to unlock the next map. Down here we can see the piles, we can see our cards, we can see we start with a farmland, and we can see the upcoming tiles we have, we will be getting, and we can see how many we have total. Here we have our randomly selected missions, and these, it is my experience that these are what makes or breaks if you win or not the map. I'm sure that you could argue that this is not necessarily that important, but there are so many points to be gathered from those. As we can see here, let's say we focus on the mulberry plantation, which is a type of card. This is farmland, so this is, do we actually have farmland? Yes, we do, right here, the next one. Farmland 0 out of 6. Once we have placed 6 farmlands, we get 50 points. This one goes up every time we complete one, so our bonus increases, but we also need to get more and more. The highest I have seen is 3,200 points by completing one of these. Obviously, that's quite a bit into the game, but you can gather that there's a lot of points to be gathered from the missions, and that is definitely something you want to focus on. And it will probably change quite a bit what you focus on. We do have residential housing as well here, which is a good one. That gives us a lot of points. But now that we have some sort of idea about what's going on here, let's just get into it. Every card, as we can see, will give us points. And we can rotate them. They will have a random shape. This just happened to be an L shape, I guess you could call it. And so did this. Certain buildings goes on certain landscapes. So we have some, I don't know if it's called stone out here, but residential can go here. Certain buildings can go here. Farmlands go on the grassland here, and certain buildings go on grassland. As we can see, we cannot build residential out here, so we'll have to find somewhere out here. We have a lot of mountains up here, so if we were smart, that's something we would keep in mind, to keep some open space for buildings here that benefits from mountains. So let's do that. Already we can see that we're starting to benefit of each other here. Okay. So one thing I've found is that we want to avoid creating spaces like right here, where this spot right here is alone, because that's going to be impossible to fill out if there are no other spaces near it. We will never get as far as I know, at least. I haven't unlocked it. Let's just say that. If it exists, we will never get a card that is just the one tile. The lowest I've seen is 2 like this. Either like this, next to each other, or one here, for instance, and one over here. So they are just touching corners. So let's say there had been a grassland here and a grassland here. This wouldn't necessarily be so bad, because we could fill it out in the future. But if we do this, there's no chance we're going to fill it out. So that's wasted space. So that's something we have to think about. I think something like this is good. We leave a little bit of space in between there. I don't know if you can even hear the music. There is music sometimes, but it is... It's not always that's there. Okay, here we go. A building that goes on the grassland here, and very happy we left some space for it there. That is 12 points, but we can actually get more over here. So at the moment, and here we go. There we can see this is a very difficult building to place, and can really ruin a lot. There are ways to see what each kind of building, what they benefit from and what they don't benefit from. As it stands in game, you actually can't do it. I haven't found anywhere to do it. In the main menu, there was something called illustration, and that's where you can see it. I believe we checked it out. I already forgot. And here you do get offered sometimes a bonus reward. I actually don't know when it happens. Maybe it's at certain town levels. We'll have to see. And I will show you, because when they pop up, you can actually click on that card or one of the rewards, and you can get access to that screen. And we actually got some map there. I don't know. I guess maybe we got a city level and got some exploration done. And there we go. And you can click here, and then you can get access to this. But this is, as far as I know, at the moment, the only way to get access to it. But let's just check the mulberry plantation here. You can see it has a two cell range. And these are all the things that either benefits it or gives it a drawback. Like, it doesn't like logging sites, for instance, but it like weaving workshops, other farmlands, and other mulberry plantations. At the you will in the future get more choices, but at the moment we only have the one. And if you don't like the cards you are given, you can click the little X or press space here. Then you can just skip it. There is absolutely no reason for you to place something down that is a waste of space, especially bigger buildings like this. We do want mulberry plantation, and mulberry plantations, I believe, also counts as farmland. So here for us, this is like a, no, sorry, not farmland, agriculture. That's the one. This is like an overall thing. We can see we have 4. So whatever these were, what were those? We have them. Yeah, farmhouses. They also count as agriculture. You can be lucky sometimes that you get quests that double up like that. Let's see. Mulberry plantation should also be agriculture. We have a single bit of farmland right there, which would be wasted if I do something like this, for instance. So let's do something like this to keep it open. A tile like this, just with 2. Yeah, it is. Very nice. Almost could have done that there. That's okay. This is a nasty one. I really don't like these. I'm not very good at them. I think something up here, we still have 2 there that we can do. Let's do something like that. That should be okay. Hopefully there'll be grasslands out here. That's sometimes you'll have to take a chance, and sometimes it pays out, sometimes it doesn't. If there's mountains or city right here, then this one is a dead tile. Go. Eight points. 20 right there. That leaves this one to be a bit finicky. 16 there might be a better choice at the moment. 19 there is actually very good. Yeah, let's do that. There's some mountains here. We might want to keep that open for something that can mine. Let's plunk it down there instead. Does this one fit right there? Yes, it does. Perfect. It's there. So we need one more agriculture to get the first bit right there. So that's going to be nice. Let's do that. Okay. Got another mission here, another reward. Okay, let's see. Really don't like these, but they are what they are. Okay, we got our first residential housing, so we got 50 points. And next tile we place, that this will change to the next one. That we can see now we need 15 and we'll get another 100. So they ramp up quite quickly, and definitely something you should be focusing on as well. 20 points right there. This is already a bit of a difficult area here. Do that. 17 points right there. What did we get? We got something else. Was it agriculture? Yeah, I think it was. We are starting to have a lot of pockets here that just need 2 houses. So maybe actually we start to build something over here. Yeah, that seems good. Let's do that. Seems kind of good there too. Don't think we have anywhere else. No. Okay, let's do that. Let's close off this area. We have two mine, we have an iron mine and gold mine out down there, so having two of those close to each other could be a lot of points. Two up here as well, an iron mine and an iron mine. These are all things that you'll slowly unlock as well. These were not present on the first few maps, for instance, because we didn't have access to all this. Yeah, let's create a need for that shape instead. 16 points there, let's do that. We got another residential housing, very nice. Let's try to explore a little bit out here. Yes, and now you can see we get to get some choices. I think the best I've seen is 3 different choices, so that's, I think, is the standard as you go along. Since we just talked about having a mine here, maybe that's something we want. We don't have a quest for mines, but we can see that this is an industry card, and we do have a quest for industry. And if we click on it, we can see that it gets, let's see here, it doesn't, oh, okay, this is only for the buildings, not the environment. Okay, so we actually can't see that it gets for this, but we can, if we do this, we can see it gets 26 for the iron mine and 21 for the gold mine. Even for the mountains, it gets a lot as well. So that is 78 points. That is a lot of points, especially early on here. Have even more up here. 101 points. And that is probably because there is much less drawing it back. Much fewer drawbacks up here. So that's 104 points there. You know what? I think we'll do that. That should... It'll definitely get us A level. Might even get us 2. Now, very close. Let's see here. Some livestock shed, which probably benefits from livestock. Yeah, there we go. 56 points. That's also very good. And I don't see any problems with that, so let's plonk that one down there. Perfect. Get you there. This is a barn. Benefits from farmlands, which could be there. It creates the need for another 3 long right there, but that's not necessarily such a bad idea. As long as we keep that one open for it. Or right here even, if we manage to accidentally use this tile down here. I don't think I mind this too much, to be honest. 43 points is still pretty decent. See, we could already place this one down there. I think we will not place it there though, so we might actually place it there. And I think I'm okay with that exactly because we have 2 spaces up here, so we are not wasting space. Could place it over here as well. That might... Oh, there's a dead space there then. Now keep in mind, you can't always avoid the dead spaces. Sometimes it's okay, and you'll definitely see us today grabbing some of the dead spaces. That's okay. Yeah, already, you know. So it couldn't be avoided unless we had skipped it. Minus 14 points. They don't like each other. Don't like the mine either. Ooh, 72 points over here. 49 there. I think we don't know what's going on out here. Or do we? Do we know that this is water? I don't think we do. No, that's just how it looks when it's unexplored. That's my guess anyway. So the question is, if we take the 72 here and waste a point, or waste a space there, we take the 49 with a chance of this not being a wasted space. We'll do that. Yeah, it's not a wasted space. Okay, very nice. 13 points there, but that destroys this one, kind of. I have a feeling at the moment that getting this pattern with 3 is much more common than to get it with 2 at the moment. So let's try and avoid that. You do not go down there, but you could go right there for 11 points. Let's do that. Okay. Shop is a commerce building, which we don't have a mission for, but I know that shops benefit quite greatly from residential housing, +7. And that is pretty much it for the good things. So let's try and get one. We could go for the tea plantation. We don't have tea plantation over here, so I'm not as tempted by this. Had it been farmland, for instance, I might have gone for it just because it's still a double mission, but I think for now we'll go for this one. Of course, we get the fun pattern. Right there, it would be an okay store, to be honest. Shop, I should say. 74 over here, 88 right there. Even better. Let's do that. $49 over here. That doesn't seem so bad. Let's do that. That is a big mulberry plantation. +7 right there, right? It benefits from the fruit trees as well, which we don't really have a lot of. We have them up here, but we are far away. It actually does reach. Let's take a chance. Okay, we wasted the space there. That's okay. Something like that seems okay. This is definitely something that's going to go over here. Or at the coast at least. Could go there, but that's probably a wasted space right there. Let's do that. And you know what? I was just thinking it might be difficult to find this, to fill out this space, but we found this one, so I think we're gonna take advantage of that straight away. You fit in right there, so let's do that. You could go over there. I would love to explore some of this. But that needs to be housing. We don't have right now. So let's plunk you in there. Another orchard. Got some agriculture here, 300. As we can see, we're starting to fill this out. Not fast though. Let's do that. Yeah, the next agriculture is going to give us 600 points, which is quite the boost. You know what? Since I would like to explore over here, let's continue this one over here. Okay. Let's see. We got mulberry plantation. We got orchards. 2 of each of these, or 1 water wheel. Does the water wheel benefit from farmlands, barns? Not as much barns, but farmlands though, orchards, and mulberry plantations. Okay, pretty much anything agriculture. So we do have some land here, or some water here, where it could fit quite nicely. That'll be a lot of agriculture in range here. So let's try that. It's a small one as well, 95, 98. That's definitely not bad at all. Yeah, let's plunk you in there. Of course, we get another water wheel, but 81 is still pretty good. We can look around and see what else we can get. But since this is dipping in here, the odds are that we're not gonna find anything that's better. No, definitely not. So even with the drawback of the other water wheel, this is still the best we have. So let's do that. You could go there for sure. That's 18 points. That's pretty decent. We can take a chance here to try and explore this. That was completely fine. Another water wheel. Okay. 58 might... Oh, 83 is probably still the best option we have. We don't have that much water elsewhere, so... Yeah. 83, okay. Continue over here. Continue that over there. Yes, very nice. You can go in there. Farmland. We have started to see some grasslands over here, so we can finally start with our farmlands to explore over here as well. Obviously not with this one, but in the future we can. We very much don't have a lot of spots for this one. We might actually want to skip this one. We might want to skip this one. Yeah. We could do this. But yeah, I'm not sure. We could have 3 tiles over here if we wanted to instead of this one. So let's actually just skip that one. That is a no thank you. And let's... How much points do we get here? 23? That's, I think, good enough to do that. Yeah, very nice. Probably need this here in either case. Yeah. A big tile. 49 there, but we're going to be wasting 2 spaces unless there's something here which we don't know. Why not? Okay. This is a tea plantation. We don't need tea plantation, so honestly, let's skip it. We have plenty of tiles in our stack here, in our deck, so let's just skip it. We got a porcelain kiln. You do like some mountains. 61 points. $72 points. Not too bad. I think much less over there. Yep. 72 it is. Go with some farmland here. How close are we actually going to get 200 points here to complete it by completing a mission? Very nice. Let's see. Farmlands. Up there, pretty good, yes. Not a lot of points, but that's okay. As I said, I found that that's the missions, for me at least, has really been what makes or breaks if I win or lose a game. Do that. Yeah, okay. Other water wheel. Well, we're still getting 60 points here. I still think that's the best option. 68 here as well, actually, now. Okay. Well, 62. Let's get a water wheel down here that's not as annoying as this, so I don't mind sacrificing a few points like that. Okay, let's see here. You fit quite well right there. I think you fit better right there. Okay, another mine. We know what we'll get from a mine. We had a good mine up here. It'll be slightly worse because it does have a drawback from other nearby mines. We know we have livestock sheds and a fishery here that both give agriculture and otherwise nothing else. So fishery benefits from at least fish and other fishing villages. Marketplace, okay. It doesn't show the natural resources here, but it is 2 agriculture if we get the livestock shed. So let's do that. 22 right there, 22 right there. It's not a great livestock shed, I gotta say. But it does fill this out quite nicely. Let's do that. Okay, this is a nice tile. 60 points right there. That's much better. To fill that out. Let's do that. Very nice. We do get a livestock shed upgrade +2. I gotta say, it's probably not the first time something like that pops up. I have no idea how to do that. Or how I get those. I'm guessing just from placing a bunch of it down. But I don't know. Maybe it's from completing these missions. You get some random points. But I have no idea. Let's do that. Let's place you there. Before the next agriculture we get 1200 points. You really want to focus on those. It's just so many points. Plunk you there. I think that'll be good. Yes. You go in the middle there. Do have some housing down here. You're not necessarily desperate to place that, so let's explore a little bit instead. It's another residential house mission as well, very nice. Tea plantation we don't need, so let us actually delete it. Oh, you fit perfectly right there. Okay. So we actually get access to the clay pit now, or we get an option to choose it, which they are good around mountains. Let's just try and see. I probably would have gone for the farmland here, but yeah, of course we get this one. You're not going to fit down there, but we can see it also benefits from, what is this, porcelain kiln, I believe it is. That would have been probably very good down there, but I guess for now we'll place it up here. 63, is that what we can do? Yeah, that's probably something we can do. I like this placement right here, it's decent enough. Let's do that. Residential housing, right next to it, sure, why not? Okay. Okay, our first carpentry workshop, which benefits from houses, looks like. 38 points. Sure, why not? Don't want the tea. We do get a fishery that goes in the water, so these are... I like these because these are pretty much 3 points. There's very little else that goes in the water. Yeah, we don't have really a fish anywhere else. They need to be touching... one of the sides needs to be next to fish. Corners are apparently okay, but out here, for instance, there's no fish, as we can see, so I can't place it. Let's save this space in here for the water wheels, if we get any. Let's place this one out here. I haven't really seen any residential 2x1s yet, but you know, at least the shape exists. That's... But if we can't get that in residential, then we have a lot of wasted space. Okay, fishing village could be good down here, so let's do that. It is also agriculture, but honestly, the farmland would complete us a mission, so let's get the farmland. Ooh, this is a big one. Could go there. Let's do that. This is an even worse one. Let's pray. That's not necessarily good. What do we have here? We have another clay pit. That could go down here. 39, that's much worse than I thought. Probably because of all the residential, yes? Yeah, the residential is really pulling it down. 41 there. 22 over here. Yeah, that's the other clay mine dragging it down as well. 59, 63. So we could put it a bit away like that. That would be okay. Do that. Yes, farmland in the middle there is good. This is a tea plantation, so we don't want that. We get a porcelain kiln, small one, which is always good. 81 points right there. That's pretty decent. 84. That's not enough to pull me away from this one. Yeah, 81 there to fill out that gap as well is very, very good. Carpentry. I feel like this one is not doing enough for us at the moment. I think the carpentry workshop works very, very well with the logging camps that we don't have any of. So in hindsight, placing this one was more than likely a bit of a mistake. 40 points is not bad. 34 is okay. But we can get the same down here with residential, I believe, or at least close enough. 52 right there. That's honestly not too bad. 49 up here, 32. Over here, not much. Yeah, 52. Let's grab that one. That one right there doesn't strike me as being too bad. You could go up there as well for 30. Let's do that. You're a long one. Yeah, 35 there for this. With some residential. We are not going to be placing this one because at the moment we haven't seen any 1x2s. So let's assume they don't exist. And try and see if we can't do that a little bit better. So... Huh. Is that the best we can do? It probably is. Now one over like that. Okay, none of these are particularly great, but at least here we get some agriculture. Still need a few of. So let's grab that and hope that they're small. They don't get a lot of points though, which is a bit of a problem. $28 up here. $31 it is then. Ooh, this is... we are probably canceling this one. 24 points there. No, it's a big tile. So let's yeah, let's yeet that one out of here. 41 still over here is better. Even considering all the negatives here. Look at all those points. Imagine if they weren't there. That would have been a mega water wheel. Well, you fit quite nicely right there. 80 points. I'm not going to say no. You go up there. You are a disaster. Do we want to just outright say no thank you to this one? We could do it down there. Why not? Livestock shed. I think we literally just had this one. So let's get you out of here. Orchard over here. 16 points. Why not? Oh, we do get a theater. I think they can go on anything here. Yes. For a decent amount of points. 111 right there. 101. 64, 134 right there, but it does create this pattern once again. I think I like this one up here because we know there is 1x3 at least. So let's get 111 points right there. Ooh. This is a nasty one. That is a nasty one. I think we might want to cancel that one for now, to be honest. Yes, let's finally get that one over there. Orchards. Honestly, let's try the fishing village. Of course, we get the big one. But we can't really place it down here at all. Let's Yeah, that's probably going to be a cancel on you. Oh, well, 44 points right there is not bad, but it is just such a big tile. No, I'm gonna say no to it, and that's a real shame. I would have loved to place that one over there next to all our fish. Nice. Don't think we can find anything for this one that makes sense. No. And we have another personal kiln coming up. It is smaller. So maybe 70 points is not bad. I guess we just get out of reach of this one over here, so we don't get the drawback of minus 23 there. You know, I think that's okay. That's okay. Let's continue with this one down here. You go over there. We need one more agriculture for 1200 points. I think it's going to be nice. A water wheel. Is this still... I think we are starting to get over here now. Yeah. Look at that. 42 points right there is good. Yep, apparently that's agriculture as well. Very nice. You go in there. Next one is 2400 points. But I think we're gonna call it there. I mean, there's not much more to it. I imagine that if you really well, or once you get into the game and you really start to learning the buildings, you can probably build some pretty amazing towns. But for someone like me, that I just get in there, I just place the buildings. You can see we're already halfway there. We are running out of space pretty quickly, but given that we are completing these missions, the points ramp up much quicker towards the end as well. I think it's around like 10,000-11,000 points you get to unlock the new town. That might change as we get a little bit further into the maps, but that's been my experience so far, that it's around that point where you get to unlock a new town. But yeah, if you enjoy it, definitely check it out. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, take care.